are gonna look at removal. Now, so last night, it's about 5:30 in the morning where I am right now. I do it in 2 stages because removal can, especially with long tips, can take so long to do. So usually what I do, I will cut them down in the morning, and it's usually the morning before I have work, because I type a lot for my work. So it's either I have really long nails or I have really short nails, and there's no in between, otherwise it gets really annoying to type. I've had 2, so what are we, Thursday right now, so Saturday just gone, one I had hit some on it really hard and it was about to come off, but I didn't want to take it off, so I kept it on, and the damage isn't too bad if we have a look. I'm trying to be really careful with my nails, but sometimes things still happen, and this one just kind of came off anyway, so yeah, I've started to cut these. Now when we're doing the soak off removal, especially with tips, we need to cut them first before we even get to that stage, because if we don't, it's not even going to fit into the bowl that we're going to use. So basically I'm just cutting them at this stage, and once I finish work I'll look at doing the soak off. So yeah, I kind of do it in 2 separate stages because my current lifestyle is really busy, and that's just the best way it works for me. So I have this little doohickey which I got from Temu. It's really good for especially the longer nails. Basically you put it in and then cut. Usually I would use these for sizing up the tips, which I'll show in a later video, but for removal I use it for that. And because if we're using it, so I'll show you, that cuts it off and it holds the bit that's been cut off in there, so it's just a bit more cleaner. Yeah, because I've found if we're using a normal nail clipper, it's just not going to work like that. Things are just not going to work that way. Alright, I'll just need to tidy up the so it's not so sharp so I can still work today. But yeah, we'll come back later and we'll do the soak off removal. Alright, let's get into the removal side of things. Now, before we've even started, I've got some mats down to protect my bed, and we are using the 100 grit from GlamR Dip for buffing off the shine on the mani. Now that just means that when we do the removal, the acetone isn't having to remove that as well. I've just sped it up just so because this stage can take a little bit of time. So yeah, we're just buffing only the shine. You can do more if you want to, but then it kind of defeats the purpose of the removal with the acetone. But yeah, we're just doing that currently. Alright, we are just getting everything ready. So I have 2 soak-off remover bowls. As you can tell with the steam, I've put hot water in the bottom. We've got a bit of rice in the top, so for the fingers, and that's for both of them. I use 2 because I'm a bit impatient and I really can't be bothered to get more water after the first hand's done. But you'll find out that I'm a very impatient person with this video. So we're just locking those in, and then we're using Remove from GlamR Dip. So Remove is acetone and it has some other natural oils in it, so it's not as harsh on your fingernails. And as you can see, the first bottle ran out, so I had to quickly grab the second one that I've got in my room. The other thing we're using is the cuticle pusher, which is what I showed there. It's not only for taking the barrier off, but it's just to help. Now we are soaking it. I'm so bad with time, usually doing like 10-15 minutes, but I do check it throughout the time that I'm soaking off to see if they're ready to be pushed off. So yeah, as you can see, this is me using the cuticle pusher to push off the excess from the Remove. So basically Remove, I guess in a way, melts the dip, and so we're just pushing that off, basically what we're doing here. And with removal, because the dip is so thick on your nails, and because we are using tips as well, you need to be really careful not to just force it off. If we are forcing it off, it is going to damage your nails. So the best way to do it is just to be patient with removal. Now the reason I have put the rice in there, you'll see during the video, you see my fingers move quite rapidly in the bowl. So the rice, my fingernails are actually rubbing on that to help remove it as well. But you can see that I'm really impatient and I want things to be done. In total, I think the removal was around 30 to 45 minutes. It's a bit different with tips because they add that extra layer of removal, but it is definitely the same as if you were removing GlamR Dip of your natural nails. Yeah, if you see from here, I've resulted to using one hand only, and then to use the other hand to push off the, I guess it's melted in a way, dip. Now the reason we used hot water in the bottom, because that heats up the acetone to activate better. If we didn't use that, it was going to take a heck of a longer time for it actually to come off the nail. Now if you see the sheets that I've got underneath, that captures everything, literally everything, so we can protect the bed. Yeah, my sheets. Alright, we are finished with that first hand and we're on to the second one now. So with this hand, I believe it was 3 nails that we had to do, so it wasn't as long as the other one, which was the entire hand that we had to remove everything for. Okay, we are getting on to the last nails for removing it. Yeah, that cuticle pusher is basically just pushing it off, the dip off. Alright, yeah, so there we go. So we've finished the removal, we've got everything off. This is how to remove it safely. Just bear in mind, like I said before, do not force it off because it will damage your nails, and it kind of defeats the purpose of using this method. Now once you've removed the mani, do not put anything on your nails for at least an hour because the nails will be very soft. But yeah, we're done. Alright, since we're now done with removal, we can just tidy up our area. In a later video I'll be showing like how I store everything. Taking it away, and if you see here, we just kind of, when I get to it, roll up the mat, put everything in it. That means that our area is clean and we are ready to go.